What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to be continuing our search for Bigfoot. As you can see right here behind me, we are down here at the creek. This is the location right here where we were getting a lot of reports of sightings. The most recent sighting was about 4 months ago. Right here behind you guys is the gravel road where the creatures were crossing. Now, in today's video, what I got planned is we're going to go back here. I asked you guys in the last episode, what did you want me to leave at the gifting tree? And we all voted on, or agreed on, fresh fish. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. We're going to go back here, we're going to do a little fishing, we're going to try to catch a fish. Later, we're going to be going to the gifting tree, looking around the area. We're going to leave a voice recorder, we're going to leave the fish and maybe a couple more items at the gifting tree. Do a little nighttime investigating. And we're just going to go from there, you guys. So let's go ahead and throw on the chest pack and let's get this investigation underway. Alright, you guys, as you can see right here behind me, I'm right here up along this creek side. Now I want to show you guys a couple of things before we actually start fishing, and I want to show you guys some of the older signs that we found last year and some of the newer signs, including these shelters, if you will, that makes me believe that these creatures are still here. So I'm going to walk you guys right over here and I want you guys to take a look at this. Now this is an older shelter, I believe, that they were attempting to build last year. Now take a look at that. As you guys can see, this tree right here has been pulled over. This other tree right here has been pulled and tucked underneath both of these trees. This one has been snapped about 8 feet off the ground. See that hollow hole in that tree right there. But this looks like this was a potential shelter. As you can see, there's a bunch of buildup, like there's a backdrop, kind of like a wall that was being built right here. I thought that was pretty interesting. And it's like the deeper you go into this structure, the more realistic it looks as a shelter. I mean, it's pretty freaking cool. But yeah. Now this is an older one, like I was saying, from last year. I want to take you guys back a little further down the creek and I want to show you some of these newer signs. Alright guys, I'm back here at the general area. Now this is the area right here where we were hearing the whoops and we found the deer carcass and all that good stuff. Found a massive track. By the way, there was another track that I stumbled upon. If you check my community tab, I posted a picture of that, and plus another shelter that I had found while exploring through the woods. We might check out that area sometime soon, maybe in the next episode or something. But that shelter is very, very impressive. And this right here, look at this. This could be a potential gifting tree. Look at that. That thing is freaking massive. Let me know down in the comments, should we make this the new gifting tree for this area? You guys got to keep in mind, the gifting tree that we normally use is on the other side of this property. Like it's probably a good 2 miles from here. But all this whole piece of land, it connects to the area that we normally investigate. But they have been traveling through this area very, very frequently this year and last year. So where I'm taking you guys right now is a spot that's up along the creek right here. Like I said, there's some older sign and there's some newer signs, so check this stuff out. Alright guys, so we walk over here. It looks like something has been built right here. This is older, this is from last year, but there's a lot more buildup. As you can see, there's been a tree that's been snapped and laid. And then check that out. That looks like a whole freaking shelter being built. This tree, the tip, has been completely snapped off. That's about 7 feet off the ground. And as y'all can see, there's the creek right here. So this would be a very good spot for them to just hang out, chill, make a shelter. As you can see, it goes down into this little gully. You got water, and I mean, these Bigfoots, they can chill right here. They can catch fish, they can hunt deer, do what they do Sasquatch things. Now look at all that. It looks like something has been building here. This tree has been bent over. That dead rotten tree, as you can see, all this is dead and rotten. This has been laid on this bent tree right here, and you can see all that buildup around it. Pretty wild looking stuff. Got that dead stump. Now, while I'm down here, since this ground is so soft, I have been looking around for tracks. See some deer tracks right there. That's some deer tracks. But yeah. And look how these holly trees right here, these small holly trees, are woven in between this fallen tree. Like a big old structure. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up and let's start fishing. Alright guys, we're down here. We're about to do some fishing. Before we do, check out the shirt, guys. Shout out to Vampire Freak. Shout out to Brittany for getting this shirt for me. It's a Bigfoot shirt, as you can see, and I thought it fit the occasion for this video. So, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be tossing this little little bladed jig. This is from Pig Jigs, if you're wondering. So we're going to go ahead, toss this around, try to catch us a fresh fish, get back to the gifting tree before it gets dark, and leave the fish out, the voice recorder, and we're going to go from there. Alright, here, fishy, fishy. Now what I would like to catch out of here is a nice little bluegill or something. I don't want to keep the bass that are in here or any of the crappie or anything. Come on, fishy, fishy. Come on, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Holy shit. Oh shit. Guys, something just threw a freaking rock at me or something. And I just heard something walking up in there. Oh, hell no. That's crazy. A freaking rock just got tossed all the way from over there. It landed right over here. That scared the hell out of me. You know, and that's kind of funny because I was about to mention that I feel like I'm being watched back here. You know, this is a spot right here, well, a little further behind you guys, is where we found the deer carcasses last year, where we found the foot track. Massive footprint. Actually, I found one last year and I found one this year too, which that picture is up on my community tab and my Instagram if you guys want to check it out. That was freaking nuts though. That's the first time I've ever had a rock or anything thrown at me. Now, I've heard reports about it before, but that's freaking crazy. I don't see anything over there, but I heard something. It's like it threw it and it ran off back there in the back. I don't know what that was. That's crazy. Holy shit, man. I wonder if the microphone picked up the splash. I'm freaking paranoid now. Something's over there walking. I can hear it. Holy crap, dude. I've never had nothing thrown at me before back here. That was a pretty good sized rock too. Or a log. I didn't see what it was. I just looked over and it just... That's crazy. Alright, I'm not catching anything off of this little lure, so I'm going to go ahead and switch lures. We're going to throw the bait around these little stumps and these little overhang brushes, and hopefully we can catch into something here soon. That's freaking nuts, man. Guys, I'm telling you, there's something back here watching me. I had to turn the camera off. I switched the lures. Okay. I got this little micro jig on now. As soon as I turned the camera off, something took off running. Listen. I can't see anything because of this hill. But I feel like there is something in here watching it. Do you hear that? Yeah, something's definitely here watching me. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel safer with the camera on. It's like something keeps walking from over here back and forth. I don't know, that got me freaked out, man. Listen. You know, it kind of sounded like a bluff charge, you know, it's like it came towards me and it ran back. Now, I will tell you guys, I do have my gun on me. I would never want to have to shoot any of these creatures or, you know, anything unless my life was actually threatened and endangered. But that right there almost had me at the point where I was ready to draw my gun. I'm not even joking, that's crazy. We got one. Oh, let's freaking go, dude. Alright, we got a crappie. Check it out. Look at that. Hell yeah, dude. Got us a nice little crappie. Right down the old gullet. See? I'm gonna feed you. I'm trying to feed you. That's crazy. Now, I did mention earlier that I didn't want to keep a crappie, but it is starting to get late and I want to get back to the gifting tree. And there's a whole bunch of these in here, so I think we're going to go ahead and use crappie at the gifting tree. We did use bluegill last year and it was taken. There we go, you guys. Awesome stuff. We got our fish. We're going to be heading back to the gifting tree. We're going to be leaving the fresh fish and leaving a voice recorder and seeing what else we can capture on camera. So you guys stay tuned. Alright, you guys. Remember the gifting tree that we passed earlier? It's right here behind me. We are going to be using this tree tonight as the new gifting tree just to see if it works. Now let me explain why we're doing this. So we caught our fish, right? That was about 100 yards from where we just were. We had something thrown at us. Now as soon as I caught the fish, turned the camera off, there was 3 distinct wood knocks right across the creek from me. I'm talking 40, maybe 50 yards. So we're going to use this fish, we're going to set out the voice recorder, and then tomorrow we're going to come back, check out, see if the fish is gone. We're going to check the voice recorder, see if we got any audio or anything like that, and then we're going to be setting up for a nighttime investigation, and we're just going to sit quiet. We're going to do some whoops, some wood knocks, see if we get any vocalizations back or anything like that. Maybe we can catch one of these creatures walking through the woods at night. So I'm going to tell you this, guys. When I had that rock thrown at me, you know, I could hear the walking back and forth and stuff, and I caught the fish. I showed him the fish. I said, look, I'm trying to feed you. He calmed his ass down real quick once he knew he was going to have food. So this is all in the general area, guys. I'm talking 100 yards. Instead of going to the other side of the property, I want to use this tree right here behind me and see if this is working, because obviously he's here. You know, they're already here in this area. So let's go ahead, walk over here. Let's leave this fish. Let's leave this voice recorder, come back tomorrow, and see what all we get. Alright, as you can see, guys, I got the fish laying right here on the gifting tree. We got the creek right over there. We're going to go ahead and turn this voice recorder on right there. Now I'm going to leave this probably tucked underneath this log right here. And this thing right here can run for about, I don't know, 12, maybe 14 hours. So we want to go ahead and do this now because it is getting dark. Alright. It's recording. Just want to kind of camouflage that screen a little bit. We want to leave that fish right there, and we'll come back and check it tomorrow. Good morning, folks. Alright, it is currently the next day. As you can see, I'm back here at the creek. We're about to head up here to the gifting tree, see if anything happened overnight, see if we caught any audio. The fish is gone. So let's go ahead and walk on over here. I'm gonna tell you what, yesterday freaking freaked me out. That was nuts. Absolutely insane. Alright. Huh. There's something sitting on this damn tree. Oh wow. Is that a rock? Whoa. Look at that. That's a fresh break. Something walked right up to this fish. The fish is gone. There's a rock there. That's a fresh break. Look at that. Oh, I just want to look and see if there's like any hair. Yeah, that's super fresh. I don't know. That almost looks like quartz. The quarter's still here. Yeah, that thing is completely dead. So we got to go over the audio, but look at this. Now I just want to look around this tree. Yeah, that fish is gone, man. That looks like quartz. It's a rock, but now for some reason or another, that's been another report with these Sasquatch cases, is that they have been leaving quartz around the woods and stuff, and people find quartz and weird looking rocks. That's pretty weird looking. Now this is the second time rocks have been left at a gifting tree after me leaving a gift. I don't know if that's them trying to gift me, but it's like, it makes you think, like, what do these creatures do? do they just walk around the woods and stuff with rocks ready to chuck it at people and stuff? Just like yesterday when I had that rock thrown at me down here at the creek. Absolutely crazy, you know? And when you walk throughout these woods, you know, I don't see anything like this just laying around. I don't know if they have it in their shelter or what the deal is, but this is absolutely incredible. That's a pretty decent sized rock too. And there's only one. Just want to look on it. Yeah, that thing looks weird. That looks like quartz, man. Like right there. You guys see what I'm seeing? That's weird. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to leave this rock here on this gifting tree. I don't want to mess with it too much. We're going to set up for a nighttime investigation later on tonight. It's going to take me quite a while to review the audio if we captured anything, but we're going to be doing that. So let's go ahead and set up for our nighttime investigation. Now what I want to do is kind of set up maybe in this general area, maybe further down the creek, like almost on the other side of the property, and do some whoops, some tree knocks, see if we get any type of response whatsoever. But that fish disappearing, a rock being left at the gifting tree for the second time is absolutely crazy. I cannot wait to go over this voice recorder and see if we captured any audio. But it looks like this tree right here behind me is going to become the new gifting tree. Absolutely incredible. So you guys stay tuned. Alright you guys, as you can see, it's pitch black out here. Now I've walked about 300 yards from the gifting tree where we were at earlier today into yesterday. I've been out here for a little while, haven't really heard much of anything, haven't heard anything walking or nothing. So we're going to sit out here, do a little nighttime investigation, do some whoops, and I got this, guys. Check that out. Now I want you guys to drop a comment down below. I want to have a little fun with you guys. We need to customize this thing. This is going to be our Bigfoot knocker. So what should we name this thing? The Bigfoot knocker? Should I put Mikey's hauntings on it? Let's get it creative. The coolest comment or coolest name that you come up with, or the most liked comment, I'm going to use that, and we're going to customize this thing. So I think that'd be pretty cool. By the way, I went over the audio, got some incredible audio, guys. I'm going to show you that at the end of the video. Can't wait for you to hear it, but we definitely captured some awesome stuff. So I'm going to sit out here for a little while, listen, be quiet, and let's see if we can capture anything. I don't know if the microphone picked that up. There was one wood knock that responded back, and it was like a roar way back there. That's the direction where the creek is, where the rock was thrown at me, where they took the fish off the gifting tree. That's straight back there, about 300 yards. Man, I hope the microphone picked that up. That was wild. Alright guys, nothing responded back after that second wood knock that I did. I feel like I hear something moving way back there. I don't know if it's coming towards me. But dude, I've got the freaking goosebumps. It is, I mean, guys, I am so deep back here in the woods. Now I'm by myself. Just knowing that something that big. Again. I was trying to say, knowing something that big back here is potentially just walking around, you know, lurking, scares the hell out of me. That's crazy. I just heard another screech over there, like a wah. It's coming all from the same direction. Alright guys, I'm not hearing anything else. I've been out here for about an hour. Other than them, like, whoops and screeches and wood knocks that I heard earlier, nothing's really responding back to me. I'm not hearing any movement as of walking or anything of that nature. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for now. But before we go, let's go ahead and have a listen at the audio that we were able to capture at the gifting tree last night. Alright folks, the audio that you're about to listen to is what was captured at the gifting tree last night. Now the first audio you're going to hear is what I believe is a growl right close and personal up there at the gifting tree while the fish was being taken. The second one you're going to hear is a whoop. It's going to be 3 distinct whoops. Now from the time that I placed the recorder out there, I can only really go by the how long the recorder ran. So I'm estimating the growl happened anywhere between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and the whoops were happening around 6 to 6:30 in the morning. So without any further ado, check out this audio. Well, all right, there you go, folks. Absolutely amazing audio. The whole investigation was pretty cool to me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, let me go ahead and translate that growl for you. Ooh, that's fresh fish, and this is mine. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you want to see in the next Bigfoot episode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We're going to keep squatching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.